Welcome to the Folktale Project. This is Dan Scholz. Today we have our final side-by-side of Aesop's Fables and La Fontaine's adaptations. And today we have a story whose title is the same in both tales. It's a story about being cheated and cheating in retaliation. This is The Fox and the Stork. A fox invited a stork to dinner, at which the only fare provided was a large flat dish of soup. The fox lapped it up with great relish, but the stork, with her long bill, tried in vain to partake of the savory broth. Her evident distress caused the sly fox much amusement. But not long after, the stork invited him in turn and set before him a pitcher with a long and narrow neck, into which she could get her bill with ease. Thus, while she enjoyed her dinner, the fox sat by hungry and helpless, for it was impossible for him to reach the tempting contents of the vessel. And that was Aesop's version of the tale, and now on to Jean de La Fontaine. The fox invited neighbor Stork to dinner, but Reynard was a miser, I'm afraid. He offered only soup, and that was thinner than any soup that ever yet was made. The guest, whose lanky beak was an obstruction, the mixture being served upon a plate, made countless vain experiments in suction, while Reynard feasted at a rapid rate. The victim, bent upon retaliation, got up a little dinner in return. Reynard accepted, for an invitation to eat and drink was not a thing to spurn. He reached the storks at the appointed hour, flattered the host as well as he was able, and got his grinders ready to devour whatever dishes might be brought to table. But lo, the stork, to punish the offender, had got the meat cut very fine and placed within a jug. The neck was long and slender, suited exactly to its owner's taste. The stork, whose appetite was most extensive, emptied the jug entirely to the dregs, while hungry Reynard, quite abashed and pensive, walked homewards with his tail between his legs. Deceivers reap the fruits of their deceit, and being cheated may reform a cheat. And that is La Fontaine's The Fox and the Stork, and here we see the story again mirrored so beautifully, yet embellished so tastefully. And I love this story about cheats getting their own, in this case, and in most cases, truly the fox is the cheat and he gets what is coming to him. And in this case, what's coming to him is a rumbly belly. This is Dan Scholz for the Folktale Project. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, Overcast, anywhere you like to get your podcasts. You can follow us on Twitter at Folktale Project. You can find us on Auto Radio, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, anywhere you like to listen. And you can always head over to folktaleproject.com, where you'll find a new story waiting for you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As always, have a wonderful weekend, stay safe, and thank you so much for listening.